Do you want to avoid an eviction with an unwanted occupant? If so, stick around and watch this video. Today, we're going to talk about the process we did here at 4008 Bandini Avenue in Riverside. In our experience, the typical time frame for an eviction from start to finish is 5 to 6 months. Our client at this property prioritized time over money. So if you want to expedite the process, we created an agreement with the occupant known as cash for keys. Cash for keys is simply that, cash in exchange for keys. Once we have an agreement, then at that time, the person living at the property will voluntarily leave. Again, this process of cash for keys shortens the time period that somebody vacates a property, but will typically cost a little bit more than your standard eviction. Eviction fees, depending on the county where it's filed, is going to be somewhere between $1,500 to $1,600. A cash for key agreement is a negotiation. Every situation is different. And so that is just going to depend on the finances or the resources that are available to both parties. Once we had an agreement on the date that the person was ready to leave and an agreement on the money that was going to be exchanged for the cash for key agreement, the next step was to assess how we were going to sell this property. Was the property going to be sold as is, or was it going to be sold repaired? Most of our clients choose to sell their properties as is. For this property, we did a deep clean and we prepared the property to go on the market. Most of our clients sell as is, but that leads us now to the second situation or circumstance that we had to deal with. As we prepared for marketing and we did additional research on the property, we found that the property had solar panels and were on a loan. The balance roughly was about $35,000 to $36,000. While we were in the negotiation process with offers, our client made it clear to us that they did not want to pay the balance, or they wanted us to secure a buyer that was willing to assume the financing for the solar panels. Because we were aggressive in our price and our marketing strategy, we were able to create a multiple offer situation, and we were able to locate the buyer that was willing to assume the solar panel loans. If you have a home that's in a probate, trust, or conservatorship, reach out to us and we'll set up a game plan that will specifically meet your needs.